Hi everyone, Void here. Let's watch Clover and Will for Group G of Carbuncle's Corner. This edition had so many groups. uh, Will was going for a sort of freestyle chain. This looks like an all clear. It is an all clear. Will immediately sets it off, while Clover is still thinking about the base. Now Will has a massive advantage with that all clear. Clover needs to dig through this, but this seems like a lost cause. And Will is just also building a lot of stuff. There's no need to do all of this. Will can just set this off and be done with it. I don't know why they're stalling. Yeah, this is gonna be a first point for Will.
Too bad.
This round could have ended so much earlier. Okay, what is Will going for? That's slug folding, it seems. He just needs blue in column 2 and they get that. Clover, meanwhile, is going for a sort of sandwich base, which is no longer really a sandwich. They're still thinking a lot about their base. Meanwhile, Will already has their base completed. Should just set this off. Clover with a clever 2-chain attack, delaying Will's main chain here. But the advantage is just too much, and Will is overextending for this. It did get quite dangerous there for a bit, but yeah, now Clover has nothing to respond to this with. This is gonna be an 11 chain? No, a 12. Yeah, and Clover just is going to take the loss here. 2-0 for Will. Once again, this seems to be sort of sandwich from the right from Clover, while Will is going for slug folding again. Clover sends a little poke there. Not that problematic for Will. Okay, Clover has a 4-chain. Will has spent a lot of time thinking there. Has a 4-chain as well. This is definitely returning. Not that much garbage for Clover to take. But they'll have to be fast here because now Will has a big field advantage. Clover with a 2-chain. Will's situation is a bit complicated with this transition, but Clover has to be fast to take advantage of the situation. I don't think that's going to happen. Clover is taking a lot of time to think here. Sends another 2-chain. Will gets further buried. Will can just set this off at any time. Decides to go with another extension. Clover doesn't have anything, has a 2-chain. Will just sends a main chain here. And once again, Clover doesn't have any resources to deal with this. This is going to be another win for Will.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's a crown.
Too bad.
Okay, Will with a 3-point lead. The speed advantage is noticeable, and also the decisiveness of each player makes a huge difference here. Like, Will has been delaying their main chain many times, but not really because they're wondering how they can win, but rather because, I don't know, they just want to make big chains. Yeah, that's
Too
another
bad.
win for Will.
I'm happy.
Meanwhile, Clover is struggling just to finish the base of their chains. So I guess this is choo-choo stairs from Clover. Will is going for slug floating again. Nothing new here. I can see why Clover is struggling with this one in particular, because how are they going to trigger this chain? The reds in column 2 act as, you know, the trigger for the base, but now Clover is also buried and has to place a green in column 1, then 2 reds in column 1, just to set off this chain. So, okay, Will just takes advantage of the situation and sends main. Clover's situation is unbearable here. Yeah, the green's cut there. Nothing works, unfortunately. And this is another win for Will.
Too bad.
I'm happy.
This is not slug folding from Will, I think. Oh, this is like kind of a front. Clover just goes for a 3 chain.
How's that?
It's actually very interesting. We haven't seen Clover rushing like this so far. So this is kind of spicy. Clover goes for a 2 chain now, and Will is just tanking the damage. Will goes for a 2 chain. Clover has a 1 chain response. If only Clover had managed to send more damage to Will's board, you know, just a tad bit more, they might have had a greater chance of winning this. But now Will's speed advantage is really showing here. Unfortunately, Clover couldn't take the best advantage of the situation that they put Will in.
Oh boy.
Clover will still survive this, but now their situation is very bad. And Will is just going for main here. Nice, 6 chain. Clover doesn't have anything. It's another round for Will. 6-0.
Too bad.
But yeah, I think Clover should really bet on these rushes from now on, to at least try and win this single round. This all clear start is pretty bad for Clover, I think. Kind of messes up that rush strategy. They're probably wondering if they should trigger, and I think the answer is yes. Try to catch Will off guard. Oh, who's going to trigger first? Okay, Clover triggers first with a nice 4 chain. Will needs yellows, gets yellows to respond. Wow, this is going to be more than enough to respond to this. It's a 6 chain. Clover doesn't have a response. And Will is going to take the set by a sweep. 7-0.
Oh boy. Too bad.
I'm happy.